Welcome to Inside Sim Racing. I'm Billy Strange, and today, well, I'd like to talk about Ride 2, or, well, rather a lack thereof in our possession of Ride 2. You see, sometime last week or so, we were notified that our review copy would come on day one for Ride 2. So, in turn, this does prevent us here at Inside Sim Racing from being able to provide an informed opinion to help our viewers with their day one purchases, be it a day one review, test drive, or pre-release coverage. And yes, it's frustrating and a little disappointing that Milestone has taken this stance with ISR in regards to this type of coverage on Ride 2. You know, at the end of the day, they are under no obligation, and it is at the discretion of the developer and publisher as to whom they wish to issue a pre-release copy to for review. So as soon as we get Ride 2, be it a review copy from Milestone or, quite frankly, out of our own wallet, we will start testing out the game so that we at Inside Sim Racing can give our thoughts and impressions as soon as we possibly can. Just understand that this might take a few days depending on how in-depth or any sort of progression system there might be in Ride 2, but again, rest assured, we will have coverage if that is what you are looking for from us. You know, I enjoyed the original Ride. I really liked the underlying homage to Polyphony's Tourist Trophy and Riding Spirits on the PS2. Both of those games were great. I had a lot of fun with those games, and as a bike enthusiast, it was nice to get something that was Gran Turismo-esque for us bike enthusiasts. Ride has a nice handling model, and the selection of bikes and parts were always fun to play around with. Likewise, most of Ride tracks were a nice selection and a nice variety, and most of the fictional ones had a nice flow to them. The unfortunate parts for Ride were the bugs that littered the game, especially upon release, as well as Milestone staples of, well, not very impressive sounds or visuals. All those things I really am hoping that they rectify with Ride 2. You know, I'm really hoping they improve on those parts. I really want to like Ride 2. See, here lies the problem. If reviews were out pre-release on Ride 2 and I was not a part of Inside Sim Racing, and had they addressed the issues that I had with the original Ride, then it would be a day one buy from me, guaranteed. Without having a bunch of outlets with pre-release coverage or day one coverage, well, that, for me as a consumer, like I said, even if I was not with Inside Sim Racing, it would make me wait to buy the game. You know, again, to reiterate, not issuing pre-release copies to most of the outlets, if not all, I'm not sure in this case, does not mean that there is an issue with the game. It can mean there's an issue with the game, but it is not an absolute red flag on Ride 2 or Milestone's part. There could be some sort of marketing, or maybe it just isn't ready. Maybe it has a day one patch that they're putting out that they really don't want anybody to mess with to get a wrong impression. That is the day and age we live in with the digital distribution. You know, earlier this year, Doom had the distinct honor of being notable for not issuing pre-release copies. But as of its day one release, Doom has been one of the highest praised games of the year. I do think, however, caution should be exercised when there is a lack of pre-release copies available for multiple impressions. And that's where I'm going to leave it. My name is Billy Strange, and as always, thank you so much for watching, and if you like this video, please hit the like button. For your viewing displeasure, the dislike button is also available for you as well. If you're new here, consider subscribing for more sim and racing related content. For all the latest in news, hit up isrtv.com, and you can follow me on Twitter at strange_Billy if you so desire. Again, hopefully this gives you an idea of why our Ride 2 coverage is delayed. Take care, and I'll catch you in the next video.